When you're a short man over 50, it's easy to fade into the background, but this doesn't have to be the case. Your style can still turn heads, and these game-changing fashion tips are perfect for shorter men over 50 who want to look taller, sharper, and confident. 20. Avoid baggy clothes. One of the biggest style mistakes that shorter men over 50 make is wearing clothes that are too baggy or loose. As we age, comfort often becomes a top priority, but comfort doesn't have to mean shapeless. Oversized clothing adds unnecessary bulk, hides your natural frame and throws off your proportions, making you appear shorter and wider than you are. The key to looking taller and more put together is mastering fit. That doesn't mean squeezing into skinny jeans or tight shirts. Instead, aim for clothes that gently follow the body's shape. Tailored garments with clean lines help elongate your figure and create a refined silhouette. Shirts should fit at the shoulders and taper slightly at the waist, while pants should fall neatly without pooling at the shoes. As for jackets, they should skim the body with subtle structure, creating vertical lines that elevate your look. Tailoring is especially important for men over 50, as our bodies naturally change with age. But one thing you should tell your tailor is to avoid large patterns. 19th, say no to large patterns. Large patterns may look bold and trendy, but for shorter men over 50, they can be a major style misstep. Oversized checks, wide stripes, or loud prints tend to overpower a smaller frame, drawing the eye outward and making you appear wider instead of taller. When you're working with limited vertical space, the last thing you want is to break it up with patterns that look heavy. Instead, opt for smaller, more refined patterns that add visual interest without overwhelming your look. Micro checks, subtle prints, and thin vertical stripes are excellent choices. They create a sense of length and guide the eye up and down, helping to elongate your silhouette. Remember, after 50, your style is all about refinement and intention. Swapping out loud, oversized prints for more subtle patterns in a small adjustment that makes a big difference. So patterns can match your frame, and you'll look more polished, more put together, and yes, taller. And you can look even better when you skip long shirts. 18. Skip long shirts. Wearing shirts that are too long is one of the most common style mistakes shorter men over 50 take, and it's also one of the easiest to fix. When a shirt hangs past your fly or halfway down your thigh, it visually cuts your body in half and makes your legs look shorter. It throws your proportions, giving the illusion of a heavier upper body and a stunted frame, even if you are in great shape. The solution? Choose shirts that end right around your midfly or no more than 2 to 3 inches below your belt line. This sweet spot helps balance your upper and lower body, creating a cleaner, more elongated silhouette. Whether you're wearing a casual tee, polo, or button-up, length matters. If you find a shirt you love but it's too long, take it to a tailor. By keeping the hem at the right length, you instantly improve your overall proportion and look more polished and intentional. But your outfits should never be made with bulky fabrics. 17th, ditch bulky fabrics. Bulky, heavy fabrics may feel warm and rugged, but they can be a disaster for shorter men over 50. Materials like thick denim, fleece, or chunky wool add unnecessary volume to your frame, making you look wider and shorter. The added bulk hides your shape and creates a boxy silhouette that works against the goal of appearing taller. Instead, choose lightweight, drapey fabrics that follow your body's natural lines without clinging too tightly. Materials like merino wool, soft cotton, twill, and technical knits are perfect. They offer structure without stiffness and comfort without excess volume. The fabric moves with you, maintains clean lines, and creates a sleeker profile. As we age, the way our clothes drape becomes more important than ever. Choosing refined, breathable materials enhances your comfort and sharpens your look. But if you decide to wear jeans instead, remember to avoid cuffing them. 16th, stop cuffing jeans. Cuffing or heavily rolling your jeans seem like a minor detail, but if you're a short man over 50, it has a pretty negative impact. Thick cuffs or multiple rolls at the bottom of your jeans create an ugly horizontal line that visually cuts off your leg length. It interrupts the vertical flow of your outfit and makes the legs appear shorter. Instead of using cuffs to adjust the length of your jeans, it's best to take them to a tailor and get them properly hemmed. Ask for a slight or no break, depending on your shoe style. This means the pant leg should either kiss the top of your shoe or fall with a clean line and minimal bunching. A properly hemmed pair of jeans elongates your legs for a more grown-up appearance, but it does nothing if you wear the wrong shoes. 15. Skip chunky shoes. It seems like chunky shoes promise extra height, but they actually do more harm than good for shorter men over 50. Bulky sneakers or thick-soled shoes can throw off your proportions, making your feet look oversized and your legs appear shorter. Plus, they tend to give a youthful or trendy vibe that clashes with a more mature, refined look. Instead of chunky shoes, go for sleek, low-profile footwear that complements your frame and enhances your overall silhouette. Think Chelsea boots with a subtle lift, slim leather loafers, minimal sneakers, or narrow-toed dress shows. When your shoes are too heavy or exaggerated, they add unnecessary visual weight to the bottom of your outfit, dragging your appearance down. When you wear the right shoes, you still need to consider belts and pants. 14. Avoid contrast belts and low-rise pants. If you're a shorter man over 50, contrast belts and low-rise pants are two subtle style traps that can sabotage your proportions. A belt that sharply contrasts with your pants, like a bright tan belt on black trousers, creates a harsh horizontal break right at your waist. The fix to this problem is simple. Match your belt to your pants or choose a similar tone. A dark belt with dark pants or a medium brown belt with khaki chinos keeps your lower half looking like one continuous line. This clean visual flow helps elongate your silhouette and adds a polished touch to any outfit. Pair this with mid to high-rise pants and you've got a winning combination. Low-rise pants sit on your hips and visually lower your waistline, shortening the appearance of your legs. As for mid or high-rise trousers, they sit closer to your natural waist and give your legs a longer, more proportional look. This looks even better when you avoid horizontal stripes. 13. Avoid horizontal stripes. Many people wear clothes with horizontal stripes, but for shorter men over 50, they can work against you in a big way. These stripes draw the eye side to side, so they make your frame appear wider and your overall height seem shorter. While it might look great on taller men with longer proportions, they're not doing you any favours if your goal is to look taller and leaner. Instead, focus on vertical design elements that guide the eye up and down. Try out subtle pinstripes, vertical seams, long scarves, narrow ties, button placements, or even pant creases. You don't have to walk around in pinstripes every day to avoid horizontal lines. Even small international details like a shirt with vertical texture or a jacket with long lapels can enhance your height. But how can you properly embrace vertical lines? 12th. Embrace vertical lines. When it comes to looking taller and more proportional, vertical lines are one of your greatest allies, especially for shorter men over 50. Vertical elements guide the eye upward, creating the illusion of height and helping to elongate your silhouette. Whether it's thin vertical stripes, a long zipper, or even the clean line of a well-fitted blazer, all these subtle details can stretch your visual frame. One easy way to embrace vertical lines is with a monochromatic or tonal outfit. Wearing similar shades from top to bottom minimises visual breaks and helps create one continuous line, but we'll get back to that later. Another smart move, choose blazers, jackets or coats with structured vertical seams and a longer lapel. These design details add definition and shape without bulk. Pair this with well-fitted trousers and sleek shoes, and you've got a look that quietly enhances your height and presence. But when trying to make your style known, don't try to overdo it by using too many accessories. 11. Don't over-accessorize. Accessories can elevate an outfit, but when overdone, they can quickly overpower it. For shorter men over 50, too many accessories create visual clutter that disrupts your proportions and draws attention away from your overall look. Oversized watches, loud bracelets, flashy rings, bulky bags, and layered extras can make you appear busy rather than stylish, shrinking your presence instead of enhancing it. The key is restraint. Choose one or two high-quality, well-chosen pieces that add polish without stealing the spotlight. Go for a pair of structured sunglasses, classic watch, and refined leather bracelet without saying too much. If you carry a bag, keep it sleek and compact, and not a bulky crossbody that cuts across your torso and breaks up your frame. 10. Steer clear of long outerwear and wide-leg pants. Long coats and wide-leg pants may be trendy, but they're rarely flattering for shorter men when they go over 50. Outerwear that extends past the knee and pants with excess fabric around the legs can easily overwhelm your frame, making you look shorter and bulkier than you are. Instead of these clothes, go for hip-length or mid-thigh jackets like bomber jackets, suede or leather trucker jackets, field coats or cropped top coats. These styles can preserve a balanced upper to lower body ratio. They create strong vertical lines that improve your overall silhouette. When it comes to pants, skip the baggy and wide leg fits and go for slim or straight leg styles that follow your body's natural shape without clinging. Slim tapered chinos, slim straight jeans or flat front trousers with a mid-rise waist all contribute to a longer, leaner look. A good alternative is high-waisted pants. 9. Consider high-waisted pants. High-waisted pants are a powerful, yet often overlooked style tool for shorter men over 50. By raising the visual starting point of your legs, these pants create the illusion of longer limbs and a taller overall frame. The result? You get a more balanced and refined silhouette that elevates your look. Unlike low-rise pants, high-waisted trousers rest closer to your midsection, visually extending your lower half. This small shift in rise can make a noticeable difference in your proportions, especially when paired with a tucked-in shirt or a fitted sweater that defines your waist. Look for flat front or pleated high-rise pants in neutral tones for versatility and polish. Choose fabrics that drape well, like wool blends, lightweight cotton or linen to avoid adding bulk. To avoid even more bulk, avoid clunky shoes, but there are other types of shoes you can get. 8. Shoes can help. Shoes may seem like a finish touch, but for shorter men over 50, they can quietly make a big difference. The right pair can subtly add height and improve your overall proportions without anyone noticing why. Look for shoes with a slight heel or a pointed or elongated toe to visually extend the leg line. However, steer clear of clunky or bulky shoes. Thick soles and exaggerated shapes can make your feet look oversized and throw off the balance of your outfit. Some ideal choices include Chelsea boots with a clean profile, slim loafers with a low heel, dress shoes with a slight elevation, or minimalist sneakers with a streamlined design. Some shoe brands also come with height-boosting insoles or elevator shoes that give extra height without the bulk. But as you choose the right shoes, you should also consider how your hairstyle affects your style. 7. Hair matters. Believe it or not, your hairstyle can play a key role in how tall and polished you appear, particularly for shorter men over 50. A haircut with a bit of volume on top can subtly add height and elongate your overall look. But forget the outdated pompadours and overly styled spikes. The goal is modern, natural, and effortlessly refined. Think soft texture, a gentle lift at the crown, or a classic short back and sides with some height on top. These styles create a clean shape that flatters your face and adds visual length without looking try-hard. Also avoid flat, heavy cuts or hair that's overly long on the sides, as these can weigh down your look and reduce that vertical boost. If you're thinning on top, don't stress. That's normal for many people in their 50s. A shorter, well-groomed cut with slight layering can maintain shape and volume without drawing attention to hair loss. Another tip that we recommend as you change your fashion game is smart tucking. 6. Use smart tucking. Tucking in your shirt isn't just about looking neat. It's a great move that can significantly improve your proportions, especially for shorter men over 50. Done right, it creates a clear visual break between your upper and lower body, making your legs appear longer and your overall silhouette more balanced. For dressier or more structured outfits, opt for the full tuck. When paired with high-waisted trousers or a well-fitted dress shirt, it defines your waistline and visually extends the length of your legs. Just be sure the shirt fits well and isn't too bulky, because extra fabric can bunch and ruin the clean line you're going for. In casual settings, the partial tuck, also called the front tuck, is your friend. Tuck just the front of your tee or casual shirt into your pants, letting the sides and back fall naturally. This adds shape and structure without looking too formal, giving you a relaxed yet intentional style. Whether you decide to tuck in or not, you can't go wrong with layering your clothes. 5. Use layering for structure. Layering isn't just about staying warm, but it's a powerful styling tool for shorter men over 50. When done right, layering gives your outfit depth without adding bulk, helping you look sharper, taller, and more put together. Start with a slim-fitting base layer, like a well-cut shirt or lightweight knit. You get bonus points if it features vertical stripes or a dark, solid colour. Then add a mid-layer such as a fitted cardigan, lightweight vest or structured blazer. Top it off with a tailored jacket or coat that sits at or just below the hips to keep proportions in check. Each layer should follow the natural lines of your body, with no sagging, bunching, or oversized shapes. You can also play with tonal colour palettes, creating a vertical gradient that will draw the eye forward. One way to match colours for your height and age is to stick to monochromatic outfits. 4. Stick to monochromatic outfits. Monochromatic dressing is one of the smartest style strategies for shorter men over 50. By wearing one colour or varying shades of the same colour, you create a continuous, unbroken vertical line that naturally elongates your frame. It's a simple yet powerful way to appear taller, slimmer, and more streamlined. And no, it doesn't mean dressing head to toe in black, although that's always a sharp option. Rich, mature tones like navy, charcoal, olive, taupe, and beige all work beautifully for a monochromatic look. The key is to mix textures and shades within the same colour to add interest without disrupting the visual flow. Try out a light grey shirt with a darker grey blazer and trousers. Then add ivory or stone-toned shoes to keep the palette tonal but dimensional. Or build an outfit around deep navy, perhaps with a navy knit polo, slightly lighter chinos, and suede loafers in complementary blue or grey. Another good tip to change your fashion game is to choose between V-neck and crew neck shirts. 3. V-neck versus crew neck. The neckline of your shirt is a subtle but powerful detail that can noticeably impact your overall appearance. While crew necks tend to visually shorten the neck and upper torso, V-necks create a vertical line that naturally draws the eye upward, making your neck look longer and your frame appear taller. A well-cut moderate V-neck is your best bet. It should end around mid-chest, low enough to elongate your torso, but not so deep that it looks dated or overly trendy. Even button-up shirts benefit from this principle. Leaving the top button undone can create a mini V shape that mirrors the effect of a V-neck. But regardless of how well you dress, it means nothing if you can't correct your posture. 2. Correct your posture. No fashion tip will ever outshine this one. Correct your posture. You can wear perfectly tailored clothes, flattering colours, and stylish shoes. But if you're slouching or shrinking into yourself, none of it will land the way it should. Good posture instantly elevates your look. Stand tall with your shoulders back, chin level, and spine straight. Walk like you belong, because you do. This simple shift not only makes you look taller, it also projects assurance, maturity, and quiet confidence, all essential qualities for men over 50. And if you want to make any of these tips come true, you need to meet the last one, which is to get a tailor. 1. Get a tailor. No off-the-rack outfit will ever fit as well as one that's been tailored just for you. A skilled tailor can transform average clothing into sharp, flattering pieces that work with your frame, not against it. From hemming trousers to narrowing sleeves or adjusting jacket lengths, a few simple tweaks can drastically improve your silhouette. Baggy shoulders, excess fabric, and improper pant breaks add unnecessary bulk and shorten your appearance. In short, fit is king. All these game-changing tips are enough to transform your style, even if you are a short man under 50. Which of these are you going to try first? Let's know your thoughts in the comments. Share this video with any man that needs the best tips for changing their fashion game.